So Vimal, a well-deserved victory this afternoon for Barnsley. What's your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, a lot of good football played from everyone involved. I think it's been mentioned by Gaffer the last couple of minutes when we've needed to hang on to a win. Just shows the character of the boys, and I'm just buzzing that we got through that.
A real reaction as well from the other night. I bet that was really important for everybody, not only to get the result, but to improve the performance. There was a lot of energy amongst the team.
Yeah, I felt that as well, and I think a lot of, especially in midfield, we landed on so many second balls. Obviously landed on it, smoothed it, and then obviously we've got quality up front. Didsey and Reyes, even Corey O'Keefe bumping up to the final third. He was obviously putting some good balls in. So we just know if we bring energy to games, then obviously the quality will deal with itself.
You scored what turned out to be the vital goal as well. An excellent header, Vimal. Just talk us through it.
I've seen obviously Didsey's rolled out to the left, so I thought I'll go into the space where he usually is. And I know he's got quality to put a ball in the box and in between defenders. So I've just seen it and I've jumped and just headed it towards goal. And then I've obviously looked up and he was in the corner of the goal. So yeah, it was good. Obviously great team goal as well, because it comes from landing on second balls, smoothing it again, and then going wide and combining, and then obviously people in the box, which is things we've worked on and touched on. So it's just good to see it come out.
Yeah, it really was a great finish, I have to say. It must mean a lot to you that back in the starting 11 and you get a goal as well. It's sort of a double whammy in that sense. So it's an important day for you today.
Yeah, I've worked hard past couple of weeks. It's not been easy, but I've been in this position before where like last year at Oldham, where had a start, potentially not done as well as I wanted to, and then out the team. And then I think a lot of players I've seen, like not at Barnsley, but like other places I've been, or even in the academy, they'll just like toss it off and be like, "Oh, what's the point?" But for me, I think that's the most important time to stay grounded and work hard, because you never know when your next opportunity is going to be. And I stayed patient and banked on today to happen, and I felt ready going into the game. And obviously, I'm grateful that I got a goal.
Well, the hard work has certainly paid off. I just wanted to ask you about Didsey. I mean, I'm running out of words to describe the man at this moment in time. He's on a great run. He provided your goal with an excellent cross. He scored the goal as well with a brilliant finish. What's it like playing with him? Because he's brilliant, isn't he?
Yeah, I've mentioned a couple times now that playing with him and watching him play is so important for me, because even when he's not scoring or not doing as well as he thinks he should be, he doesn't change how he plays. You can see at the start of the season, he was always trying things. And for me, that's important because his confidence never goes. He always like banks on himself and he always believes in himself. So that's something I'm trying to take and use as much as I can, because that's basically his superpower. Like, he doesn't care like what the fans think or what anyone says. Like, he knows whatever he does, like, he's going to do well, and he believes in himself. So that's something I want to take into my game.
Again, for you personally, I wanted to ask you, it's easy to forget just how young you are still, Vimal, and still early on in your career. You've had a lot of good performances this season. How has it been for you so far this season? In a season where obviously you're still learning and developing in your own right as well.
Yeah, plenty of ups and downs, I think obviously that is football, but for me, the ups and downs have just been so important for my learning. Not thinking too far ahead, but obviously for next season as well, this season's going to have been so important for me. And for me, I just not had that consistency that I've wanted. So hopefully now I can kick on and get a bit of consistency into my games and, keep on doing well, instead of it just be maybe 2 or 3 games. I want to keep playing 5, 6, however many games, but at the same time, I also just want to take it game by game.
Just back to the game then this afternoon. Barnsley were really coasting, weren't they, in the second 45 minutes? Obviously, Exeter got a goal back, sort of against the run of play really at the time. But in a sense, it was good for Barnsley to show that other side of the game, the grit, determination to get over the line. They showed that character to manage the game in the end.
Yeah, I think it's important because obviously a full 90 minutes isn't going to go your way. And obviously we knew Exeter would have spells. And for me, and I'm sure a lot of the lads think the same, it's just about getting through it. And today we've shown that we can get through it and we've got that character. But it's got to become for me, habits for everyone. And, hopefully we can continue taking them habits into future games, because there's not going to be this season. We know what the league's like. There's not going to be a game where we're just going to coast through. There's a lot of competition with whoever we play. So games are going to be tight, and we need to make sure we show character and see through these games.
And just lastly, Vimal, did Barnsley need a performance like that, an energetic performance, good at the back as well, going into what is, of course, a big game on Tuesday?
Yeah, of course. To be honest, it doesn't matter who you've got the next game. It's the standards that we know should be set every game. Obviously, we know what Cardiff are like, and we know that they're going to be obviously good on the ball, and they've obviously got good players. But I've said it before, and I'll say it again, that we just need to focus on ourselves. We know what they can bring to the table, but we just need to focus on what we can do and how we can combat what they can do.